Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Kevin, I'm a geek, you are watching Kevin the Geek, and welcome back to another episode of Heidi High. I've decided to do another episode of this, just mostly because at the time this will be coming out, I am on holiday myself. Not in like a British travel resort. I'm more away abroad with lots of sunshine, lots of heat, lots of all-inclusiveness. So more Benidorm than Butlins. But I thought let's do something holiday related, and I thought I haven't done Heidi High in a while. In fact, over a year. I did it in May of last year. I did the first episode in January 2024, and then I did the second episode in May of 24. Sorry. So I thought, yeah, well, why not? Let's go back and revisit. I had to look up some of the characters' names because I'd completely forgotten. But the one thing I do definitely remember is that the title sequence is banging, the song. So let's just see it. This is episode 3, The Beauty Queen Affair. Let's check it out.
Well, if you're feeling lonely and cooking in a stew,
Hey, ho.
I'm sorry, but it's got to stop.
Why?
Why? Well, because I'm in charge of this department. I cannot have the campus cheated like that.
It is a little dishonest. This sort of thing has got to stop. One good turn deserves another. Thank you very much from the father of the holiday princess.
Oh, I tell you what, that's that is a show that I think I could easily watch on a weekly basis and just absolutely love. You know, there's just something so heartwarming and charming. You know, seeing something from a different era, seeing how things change. And obviously for me, having worked sort of in that environment and stuff, I don't think you would see it in the same way that you do these days. I don't think you would have as many kind of like little scams and stuff to try and con the campers and stuff. But I will say that with some of them, they do really respond well. And in particular, like the site that I was at, we had, I'd say there was maybe 50 caravans that were sort of owned, and we would have regulars or relative regulars with that. I remember one family, it was something like the dad, like he worked away in the week. He had like a really like good paying job. I think it was like some sort of like video game designer or graphic designer, or it was something like that. And so because he had a little bit of extra kind of spare income, they bought themselves a caravan. So like every weekend they drive down. It's about 45 minutes for them. They drive down, stay in the caravan, have a bit of fun on the camp, and then go home on the Sunday night again. So I'd see them quite regular, and they were absolutely wonderful as a family. They responded well to me, and the campers and stuff. They do latch on to certain ones, particularly the young ones, the kids, admittedly, but especially like the mums and that. They do really latch on to particular members of maybe the entertainment team or the bar staff or whoever that they felt a bit of an affinity to. I would get the occasional drink bought for me, but the problem was most of the time, like when I'm finishing my shift, because I was doing entertainment, I'm there literally until the end of the night, and by that point, like the bars close and everything, and you're just like, I want to go to bed because I'll be up at like stupid o'clock in the morning doing it all again. Because it's long days with little breaks dotted about here and there in between. And there were one or two occasions where, you know, you could say that they took a bit more of a shine to me in more ways and may have wanted dalliances, shall I say, which I never took them up on. I could have done, but I didn't. I had my morals. But yeah, there was plenty of, dare I say, the older ladies who had a bit of a penchant for a younger man. But we weren't. It was very, very much frowned upon. Like, you do not have your guests in your caravans, and you don't go into the guest caravans. That was very much a thing. They really tried to drill that quite hard in there to make sure that, you know, untoward dalliances didn't occur. Should I put it just mildly? But I had fun for a certain period of time down there, but it was very far away. It was very secluded, very remote, and I didn't enjoy my overall time too much. The fact that I didn't drive didn't help as well. So it wasn't the greatest period of time. If I'd maybe been a bit more local and I drove, might have been potentially a bit of a different story. And maybe if I did it now, I'd have got a bit more experience behind me, and again, maybe I would have done it slightly differently. But hey, I was young, and you know, I enjoyed what I did for the time that I did it. So yeah, that is it for this latest episode of Heidi Hi. And yeah, who knows? Maybe I'll do another episode in the future, because obviously there's a couple of shows that'll be coming to an end. I'll probably try and put a bit of a poll out, see what shows that people would like to see done on a weekly basis as a replacement. Obviously, you know, Gimme, and you know, like Black Box, that'll be coming to an end soon. Once I finish One Foot in the Grave, that will free up some slots and stuff. So there's a number of different shows that have obviously been done monthly. That could change over to weekly, and the shows that have been on weekly, yeah, they'll come to an end at some point. So we'll see what you guys think when the time comes for that. But that is going to do it for today. Thank you so much for watching. As always, I hope you're having a wonderful time. I'm sure I'm having a wonderful time over in Egypt, which is where I am when this video should be going out. But until next time, please subscribe, turn on notifications, drop your comments below, join the Patreon if you want to get the early access. But for now, my name is Kevin. I'm a geek. You've been watching Kevin the Geek. Heidi Hi!